M1 Abrams. With a unit cost of about $9 million, it debuted in combat during the Gulf War and remains the Army's main battle tank. It's manned by a 4-person crew: the tank commander, the gunner, the loader, and the driver. The driver sits at the front of the tank's hull. The other 3 occupy the basket attached to the tank's turret, which moves with the turret when it rotates.
How does one drive a tank?
It's a throttle like a 4-wheeler. You're holding it, you throttle to go faster. Driving, I would say, is the easiest part of being on a tank.
What was it like in there when you actually fired the round?
Just like a really strong gust of wind hits you. There's some dust flying. I mean, it was insane.
The smell inside the tank, that smell is just, you only get it inside the tank. You can never get it anywhere else. I can't explain it, sir. It's just, you gotta experience it yourself.
Do you feel safe when you're inside that tank?
No, sir.
No? Why?
I don't have an answer for that, sir.
Do you think because you know that anti-armor guns could take you out as well? Is that kind of why? Or?
No, sir.
Okay.
When they get inside that and they see everything, it's daunting. It kind of scares them because there's so much that can happen. There's so many moving parts. These things can happen to you. You get crushed, your arms, legs, and whatever it is. There's a lot of things that can go wrong in a tank, and we try to tell them about the safety hazards. That way they can be scared of it and then respect it through fear. And it helps them throughout their career and understand that, hey, I know what this is going to do to me if I'm in the way.
These little dudes, they just fall right in there, huh? Those big boys gotta like crawl in there.
Before they operate the tank, they go over the proper procedures step by step.
So the parking brake is set, correct?
Go ahead and disconnect that and then put it back together. All right, so we're driving along, all of a sudden there's a fire. What's the first thing we do? You ain't gonna alert nobody, so start dipping out on them? Okay, so what do we do first?
They learn about the tank's features
Just like that.
and its limitations.
This way.
Where's the bathroom on the Abrams?
Sir, there is no bathroom on the Abrams.
There isn't a bathroom. No. There's no restroom in the tank. Like, everything inside the tank is meant to destroy the enemy and continue the mission and finish the mission's intent.
Where's the bathroom on the Abrams?
In the bottom.
Yeah.
It's a bottom. There's no bathroom in there.
If you gotta go, you gotta go.
Soldiers spend part of training in the motor pool, where they learn how to maintain the tank's components and its weapons. They learn how to repair the tank's tracks and wheels using tools like sledgehammers.
All right.
Deal with that thing.
Incoming!
Along with tankers, the Armor School trains cavalry scouts. Known as the eyes and ears of the battlefield, they train with grenade launchers and anti-tank weapons.
Armor is basically the term that the United States military uses for when it comes to any kind of mechanized force. Our main goal is force on force with armor on armor. Scouts and tankers were the armor community.
Place your weapon on platform 5.
All enlisted armor soldiers must complete 22 weeks of one-station unit training.
Put on safe, knucklehead.
After 10 weeks of basic training, trainees go through 12 more weeks of advanced instruction.
Go, dude.
Base pay starts at about $22,000 a year. Insiders spent 4 days inside the Armor School, where we saw different groups of soldiers at various stages of training. Once inside Fort Benning, it's about a 45-minute drive to Hastings Range, where soldiers train to drive the tank and use its weapon systems, including a 120mm cannon and mounted machine guns.
So what are a few things after watching the video that you guys noticed you did wrong?
When I needed to save the gun on the last shot, I missed the handle.
You gotta shoot low, see where your bursts are hitting, and then walk it up.
Just like this.
Growing up, I feel like A lot of kids play video games, they see the tanks in the games, and you know, it's everyone's dream to be inside of a tank. But being on top of one, being inside of one is a completely different feeling. It was way better than I could have imagined. It was amazing.
But tanks emerged long before the era of video games. First used in combat in World War I. The U.S. Army transitioned its horse-mounted cavalry branch to a fully mechanized force in the Second World War.
The lessons of World War II have taught American Army men the need for tanks, tanks and more tanks.
But what we have now is the capability to take a tank on.
During Week 1, trainees get an up-close look at the evolution of American tanks and those used by the enemy.
So when that gun fired on a light aluminum vehicle, it was a religious experience because it bucked like a bronco.
After decades of evolution, one tank emerged as the Army's weapon of choice.
On the enemy in their positions.
Scouts get sent out before any other larger elements such as infantry or heavy armor. So it's basically the Cav Scout's responsibility to make sure that an area is either clear or if that there are enemies in an area, we're relaying exactly what they're doing up the chain of command.
Blank rounds are used during this training exercise. During the shooting, an instructor alerted this soldier that while he was aiming toward the enemy, his fellow soldiers were in the path of his rifle.
That's bad, and that's something we got to stop right away. You get the adrenaline going, you kind of zone in on one thing, you get the blinders put on. In a training environment, that's absolutely when you want to do something like that, so it can be corrected and fixed.
I had never fired a weapon before I joined the Army, sir. No, sir. No hunting, sir. It's definitely become more familiar and normal. It's basically a part of the uniform at this point.
Cav Scouts get hands-on experience with even more powerful weapons, like the M320 grenade launcher, which attaches to the M4 carbine, and the AT4 rocket launcher.
The reason why Scouts are learning how to utilize this weapon system is because we would need to be able to destroy enemy armor vehicles. Tanks, definitely a civilian vehicle would not stand a chance against this.
The AT4 is a single-use weapon. After it's fired, it can't be reloaded, and each live round costs about $2,000. That's why soldiers in training learn to aim and fire it using 9mm bullets.
Loaded.
Although the soldiers don't fire live rounds themselves, instructors demonstrate what the AT4 can really do.
This is something that these soldiers look forward to. It provides them with the capability of them actually being able to destroy enemy armor vehicles.
As armor soldiers, tankers and Cav Scouts are technically teammates, but there's a competition between them.
I've heard that there's like a saying for
teach them how to do things out here to where they can troubleshoot anything out there because they already know the steps and stuff like that. Just so they know what they're doing in like a safe environment versus, you know, if we're out on the range and something were to happen, they didn't know what to do.
They're going through the clear, disassemble, reassemble, load, unload, and perform a functions check on a 50 cal. It's a M2 50 caliber machine gun. It's one of the weapon systems on the tank. It's mounted on the top of the tank. They do have to be trained and proficient with it. You're proficient in every station on the tank and every weapon system in case something happens to someone on the crew. It's considered a small arms weapon, mostly because it does have the 120mm main gun.
The Abrams tank's 120mm smoothbore gun fires a variety of rounds that can destroy other tanks up to 3,000 meters away.
So this is our M865 training Sabo round. This is what we use to simulate our service Sabo ammunition for training. Weighs approximately 35 pounds. The blue aluminum petals are discarded when it is fired. The silver spike is the actual sub-projectile that goes downrange, impacts with the target. The tank can hold 42 rounds total. Our service ammunition is designed to penetrate through enemy armor, and then it has a devastating effect on the inside of the vehicle. Come on, come on. This one's a little bit heavier. This is the M1002 training MPAT round. When a service round of this type hits a target, it will blow up on the outside of it, and it forms a jet stream of copper. I'm going to set it back down. It is a little bit heavy. So
How much does that one weigh?
this one's about 62 pounds. They're expected to be able to load that 62-pound round in about 7 seconds.
The rounds aren't light. When loading, you have to be fast and efficient.
How have you trained physically?
A lot of push-ups.
That's a movie, not a picture.
Oh.
Female soldiers became eligible to train for combat arms positions in 2016. Today, about 4% of the soldiers training in the armor school are women.
There are mostly male soldiers. I wasn't expecting a lot of females to be here when I first showed up. I expect the same treatment that the males get.
Do you feel like you've gotten that?
Yes, sir.
Among soldiers training to be cavalry scouts, the percentage of women is even smaller, only about 2%.
What is a Cav Scout?
So a Cav Scout is basically the eyes and ears of the brigade.
The eyes and ears of the commander.
The eyes and ears of the battlefield.
The eyes and ears of the battlefield. So you're going in and you're being sneaky and trying to figure out